I finna hit that record button now. Had to get that quick water break in. Yeah. Was it refreshing? Yeah. Too bad people can't hear you because your microphone's down. Brought to you by Poland Spring. No, I'm kidding.
100% natural spring water.
Okay. All right. Time to get into this podcast. Welcome back.
Welcome back to the podcast.
This is a QME podcast, episode number 3. Today's March 30th.
It is last day of March, right?
No, I think there's 31 days.
Hey, man. These months got to be consistent, man.
Yeah, it's 31 days.
We just went through February, you know how that be changing every year, be moody. February be moody, man.
It'll also be mad short, too.
Yeah.
What kind of month has 28 days?
Not a good one. You know what I mean? What? There's another month, too, right? That has different days? Or is it just February?
No, it's just February. I mean, those who are born February 29th are born on a leap year.
You may be like, oh, I'm 4. Niggas act like they didn't have a birthday. I'm 4.
I have one every 4 years.
Yeah, it's not actually my birthday. I was on the 29th and it's the 1st and it's technically, bro, it's your birthday, bro. Stop being retarded, bro. Stop being stupid. I'm only 4.
I'm only 4. Okay, yeah. So yeah, I finally got my car to work. Like, I drove out to New York and I was hitting a whole bunch of potholes, so that's why my battery probably got like disconnected.
So what happened to your car?
So as soon as I parked my car, I was about to start it up and my car was completely dead. Like nothing, like no lights, no flick, no nothing.
Like
So no, not even like that sound.
no click, no nothing.
No click, no nothing, bro. It was like a dead car, bro.
You almost in tears?
I was almost in tears, yeah.
Jeez.
I was like, my baby.
Then you came back. Your dad's like, "Oh, yo, the battery just like fell out. I just like popped it back in, and the car works now."
Yeah, he pretty much called me a dummy. He was like, "Bro, you don't know this shit."
He said, "Yo, it really like took me like 2 seconds. Like, I let him in. Like, he said you got to know about cars now."
He's like, "Get your facts straight."
So are you gonna learn, or you know?
Listen, every time I have a problem, call daddy.
Dad, my car's like not working. He's like, "Oh, what's wrong with it? Like, do you know what's wrong?" It goes, you know what I mean? And it usually goes, but it's going. I like when people do that.
Yeah, they make like noises about it.
Yeah, they just go, "No, I don't know what it is, but like every time I press gas, it goes." And you know what I mean? It doesn't. No, so it doesn't go. No, it goes. Those are funny because they really be like, okay, yeah, it's got to be like your oil filter because you're probably using dirty oil. You know, they'll really do shit like that. Diagnose the sound.
Jesus, my little buddy just walked in, barging through the door.
And that means his dog. Yo, his dog really saw the door like a little bit open, and he smashed his door to open it and just came in.
Oh yeah, last podcast he was outside like clawing his way in. You know, he finally made his way in.
So now he just like let him in. Right now he's like on the side. We're gonna see like if he chills out, but you know.
Yeah, no, that's not a big possibility.
He good for now though.
Yeah, he's chilling.
So we'll see with that. But you know, your dad fixed your car, so you good.
Mm-hmm.
You feel healthy again.
Yeah, I feel revived, bro.
Like as soon as you go from not having a car to having a car, like you can't not have a car again. Like,
I mean, yeah, it's like a step up, bro. It's like you go from walking to running to getting a bike to car.
evolution. Okay. No, but it like when you have a car and then it's gone or you don't have one, like you feel weak now. Like you feel weak not being able to go where you want, when you want to go places.
Yeah, now you got to rely on public transportation.
Yeah, that shit suck. Or it'd be Uber. Like Uber and Lyft is good for, you know, always needing to go somewhere, like availability. But like now the price is crazy though.
The only people that use Uber, I swear to God, those bitches be using Uber left and right, bro. They just be dropping money for fucking Uber, bro. They're like, oh no, I don't feel like driving anywhere. I'm just gonna call an Uber. I'll be like,
okay, let's be very clear of who we mean. Who is those bitches? Let's be very, very clear. Who is those bitches?
What do you mean?
Who are you referring to?
Why do you assume I'm referring to somebody?
Who is those bitches? All bitches? Those bitches?
Just those bitches.
Bitches with a lot of disposable income.
Yeah, and they can afford Uber.
A lot of parental support to spend on Ubers daily.
Not just any Uber, Uber XL.
Oh, Uber XL. Need the whole thing to yourself, huh?
Yeah.
Need the foot space too, huh? Yeah, man.
Yeah, he just walked out, but anyways.
Yeah, he left for a little bit. But, you know, just make sure that Mo said that, you know what I mean? Those bitches, you know what I mean?
Arty's not tying himself into this.
And I'm more dignified than that. I don't separate our proud, strong women that we have.
Yo, what the fuck?
I don't separate the strong female presence we have.
I don't sexualize them in any way.
I don't do that either. I don't do anything about that.
All right, I should probably stop.
But for women who want to be in, you know, sexual performers and acrobats, you are free to do that. Because this is a free country.
It's a free country. You can do whatever you want.
It's your body. You can do whatever you want.
No, all right.
Just be free. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, just be free.
Be free.
Be free.
Man, woman, or child.
Let yourself go. There's always a person out there for you.
Spread your wings and fly.
Spread your wings and fly.
Whether they're noble wings or rainbow wings
or flabby ass arm wings.
Hey man, work with what you got, man. They still work. They just take more effort. Still work though. But if it's too big, you don't really be flying. You be gliding, you know. Bro,
if your grandma doesn't have those flabby arms, she don't know how to cook.
She can't cook. Yeah, the one that looked like a chicken gizzard, the chicken gizzard elbow. That means she cook good. She cook good.
Bro, it's like a whole cow leg.
Yeah, look, she cook good. She know what tastes good. You know, she don't know nothing about fitness or life expectancy or
that shit boss.
Nothing like that. But food, she fry it up. She cook it up. She grease it up.
Yo, bro. Oh, she knows how to spice it up.
She massage it with the spices. You know what I mean? She don't do no measurements, but it come out the same every time.
Yeah, she don't play with the seasons, bro. She knows like what she's doing.
All the seasonings, would she be saving the grease from the night before?
She's like, yo, the grease is still good, bro. I'm gonna still use it.
Nah, it's still good. You know what I mean? It got a 2-day shelf life.
Yeah.
After that, you gotta throw it outside because if you throw it in the sink, it might clog the sink. Yeah.
God bless those grandmas.
Yeah, but their life expectancy gotta be like 55. You know what I mean?
Like what? Are you taking job applications?
Nah, man. But you know, if you can cook like that, you need that for the job. To be a 10 out of 10 home chef, you got that big fat gizzard elbow. You seem qualified. That's when you take someone's word for it. Like when someone wears a suit and everything and a nice Rolex.
Oh, yeah, it's like they're
yeah, and they're like, "Oh, I work for Wall Street." On Wall Street, I mean, and they're like, "Oh, okay, you probably work on Wall Street."
It's like their achievement. Yeah, it's like an achievement.
Yeah, you're like, "Oh, damn, I believe you." Very expensive attire. You must You must be telling the truth.
That arm looking kind of thick, bro. You must be telling the truth.
And you know how to make me a millionaire too for only the low price of like a couple thousand? I'm going to have to trust you. You have a good attire. That's all you need. You just need to look the part.
But what about the process?
I mean, that's the process. Looking the part and then faking it till you, fake it till you make it, you know?
Those are some wise words.
How do you know someone's a doctor if they're not wearing a coat and
or they don't prescribe you medication with like a pad? You don't know.
You just got to dress the part. Anybody look like a cop if you got the uniform.
I'm telling you, bro. They dressed apart when they took money out of my pocket.
No, you never actually saw them. They didn't have to dress up any kind of way. Yeah, if stealing money online, you don't got to dress. You just got to use a profile picture that is somebody and then
just fake till you make it.
Yeah, that works though. So let's get into, the fitness thing.
Oh yeah.
Well, fitness in general, fitness
yeah, just like fitness in general. I mean, Arthur and I, we're in pretty good shape. We'd be benching 450 plus pounds, squatting like 600, and deadlifting like 1,000. That's like rookie numbers, bro.
Oh, you be doing that?
Yeah, on a daily basis. I always PR every time I PR.
Oh, okay, I'll probably like record you and like show them because they'll probably want to see that.
All right, I'll make sure to use fake weights, but like not tell people they're fake weights. And PR every time.
So make sure it looks really hard though. Like don't do it too easy.
Like make sure my vessels are popping out of my head. I might have to wear a choker so it looks like I'm like, Yeah, okay.
Chill out with that, man. Let's talk about more stuff like why it's good. What about fitness do we want to say? Like why it's important to be fit and stuff like that?
Yeah, I mean, so recently I heard about like a whole bunch of like young people taking like steroids. Like the youngest I saw was like a 15-year-old taking steroids. And I was like, Jesus Christ. He was like, yeah, I want to die young. I'm like,
what, Tristan Lee?
No, it's another Tristan Lee, bro. But no, dude, but it's kind of sad because it's like you want to live longer as a human being. Like if you want to live a healthy lifestyle, like you want to not take performance enhancing drugs to.
Well, yeah, like taking the steroids, stuff like that. Like you're gonna look however you want to look to achieve that, but like the chance of a heart attack is crazy, and like. You can be moody and like have rage and shit like that. Like the negatives are not, they outweigh the positives. So it's not worth doing that. But people who are bodybuilders like professionally, like the only way you're gonna be on top is to do those.
I mean, honestly, it's a lifestyle. I'd say it's not a lifestyle for everybody though.
But yeah, it's not like a normal fitness lifestyle because like
it's not like you should take PDs and then if you take them, you're gonna look like I don't know, Chris Bumstead or like somebody like that.
But like, yeah, like bodybuilders are not healthy. Like those, like taking those, like they're gonna hurt you.
Bro, they starve themselves sometimes too.
They're gonna take your life away. I mean, yeah, it's just different things because you want to look certain ways when on show days. So there's things with like starving or drinking no water so that you're more veiny, stuff like that.
But like compared to like you and me, we're looking to like work out so we can live longer.
I mean, it's not shooting me like that's supposed to be like the main goal, like getting active or saying like get 30 minutes of like activity a day.
Yeah, like tell them what you want to tell me, like what you told me. Like how you said like how you want to be 50 and still like
yeah, like the main thing for me, like I want to be like 50, 60 and still be like mobile. Like I want to still be able to jog. I don't want like mad back problems.
Play basketball with your grandkids.
You know what I'm saying? I want to still be cooking like at 50. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
you want to show. Yeah, you want to show them what's up, bro.
I want to be a granddad pulling up to my grandson's high school, and they like, damn, like he looking. You know what I mean? I don't like you know when you be like, yo, when you was in high school, and you be like, damn, like I don't like teachers, but you know what I'm saying?
That one teacher.
That one teacher, she be looking good. You know, that one gym teacher. You know what I'm saying? I'm not 40, but if I was 40, you know what I mean? I'd try it. I'd try. I don't know if it will work, but I'll try it. That's like the way, but I like that way though. Like 50, 60, like if you don't take care of yourself at all, in your 50s, you're gonna start breaking down somewhere, bro. Nobody who doesn't take care of themselves at all hits 55 and doesn't go like, yo, my back, my knee.
Bro, but with some of these bodybuilders, like they hit 50 already and they're having like
Ronnie
10
Coleman,
surgeries,
stuff like that.
Yeah, Ronnie Coleman has like 10 surgeries.
He be popping a shoulder and a knee all the time.
Bro, that's it. He's like a walking body bag, bro.
Because you can't.
Not even a walking body bag. He's like a rolling body bag.
Because when you're a bodybuilder, only young people can support like that mass. When you're 50, 60, your body can't support being that big. That's why, like, yeah, even Arnold and what's Rocky's actual name?
Oh, Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah, like both of them, like they be looking weird now because they're still active somewhat, but their bodies like started looking weird and breaking down.
I would say like Sly's body or Sylvester Stallone, compared to Rocky to now, like he definitely like improved. So he took PDs later in his life.
Yeah, but Arnold,
Arnold took it like earlier in his life. That's why he looks kind of shitty now.
Yeah, he be looking like
kind of disgusting. Yeah,
he looks like terrible.
He looks like an expired bodybuilder. I don't know.
He just looks all crackly and stuff and like slimy. He just doesn't look good.
He's still strong, but he doesn't look good.
He looks like if you watch Teen Titans, he looked like Plasmus. He looked like the pink slob. Yeah. He's just a blob of himself right now.
Oh my god.
But that's the main thing is doing that. And then a lot of things too is people don't realize is like they'll have a lot of issues because of like it could be because of being overweight or just not being active, like back pain, shoulder pain, knee pain, all that. But like working out and like working those muscles helps you to not have those like issues. So like that was the main thing for me is like,
any wise words for the people?
What, fitness wise?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just quit making excuses, you know? Get on the grind, you know? Stop being like, oh, like I love to go to the gym, but I can't. And then you watch like 10 hours of Netflix. Like,
yeah, don't one pump and then be done about it. Like I know some people that just work out for like one day and then they're like, yeah, I feel it. All right, I'm done.
And the thing is too, like, it doesn't take that much time. Like people always be like, oh, if I go to the gym, it'll be like 2 hours, 3 hours. Like, nah. If you could really spend 1 hour, like total going to a gym, because everyone has a gym that's within 15 minutes of them. If you go there, work out for 30, 40 minutes, and then drive the 15 back like an hour, you can literally spend an hour a day like about the gym. Like you don't have to be crazy with it, just to be in shape and like not have any problems with your body.
I mean, for like Arty and I, like we're normally in the gym for like 2 hours a day, 6 days a week, but like you don't have to be in the gym for 6 days a week for 2 hours. You can be in there for like 3 days a week for like an hour working out.
Yeah, but even 30, 40, if you want to do like smaller ones, just
if you want to do smaller workouts,
yeah. Like that's what a lot of people do. Will go to work, then go to the gym at 5, 6, do like 30 minutes to an hour, and then be good. Like it doesn't take a lot to maintain or to stay fit. Like
no,
2 to 3 hours is just because we enjoy doing it, and then we're working on like getting stronger, stuff like that. But you don't have to do that.
Don't worry, we're gonna have a competition down the line to see who's the strongest.
Yeah, do everything.
It's gonna be like a world's strongest man, but between me and Arty.
Do like benching, squatting, deadlifting. Anything else? Those are the 3 main ones.
I guess we can do like tire flips or like something else like in between.
And tire flips. What, like who does the most tire flips, or like who tire flips through the? Oh, when
it's like we race each other. It's like you tire flip down and back.
Go on the football fields when they go all the way down it, or the track fields. Nah, I don't like doing that shit. Fucking flipping tires. They be like, yo, you'll be funny to people who are like, yo, you don't need to do cardio at all, and them niggas be flipping tires. You You know how hard it is to and not small tires, like big ass, like
like they're
monster truck tires.
Yeah, monster truck.
I'd rather do some cardio than flip monster truck tires.
Nah, I mean, I like flipping a tire. It's not bad.
Like that shit. No, that shit hurt. That shit hurt a little bit. That shit not easy.
All right, so we're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna come back to you with like more stuff.
Don't go anywhere, or pause it. Come back. You know what I mean? Get a little snack if you're a little hungry. Get you a little
snack.
Get you a little snack. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
come back.
Yeah. All right. And we're back.
Oh, what's the hotline that they tell people to use?
Oh, 1-800-kill yourself.
You recording that?
Welcome back.
Oh, welcome back to what we're doing right now, to this podcast.
Huh.
So now, just to switch the mood, switch the whole mood of the podcast so far, we're gonna go into
So you're gonna take like a quick 180 to
a 180 spin, and we're gonna go into depression, and we're gonna hear from the man himself, Mohammed, about his experience and how he made it through the fire so that he can make it here today.
Yeah, I'm like a phoenix rising from the ashes.
He's a spokesman of sorts. So
yeah, I've gone out to a couple of colleges, schools.
yeah, like,
I've preached to young.
like visited a couple schools.
I visited a couple schools. Yeah, I touched a couple kids' hearts, not physically,
Spiritually.
spiritually. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, what's going on with you? Why are you sad, man?
Yo, you know who asked me that question? My
Who?
girlfriend's stepdad. Every time he sees me, he's like, "Wait, why are you sad, man?" I'm like, "I don't know, man. It's just my face." Like,
Oh, so you just look like someone who's sad.
yeah, it's just my go-to look.
Like people who just look like they're mean, but that's just their face.
Oh, like Denise.
Okay, let me say this in a way that doesn't sound like I'm being colorist.
Okay,
Or-
speak.
Okay.
Oh.
Denise is a person from the school that we went to, which is Roman, who is very dark. Not really
Hopefully, she doesn't listen to this.
not really, related to the topic, but I just needed to state out that she was really dark. But
Yeah, you have to specifically point out.
I'm not saying it's not bad, it's not good. It's just part of the story. It's just part of the story. But she's very mean and disrespectful.
Yeah, I remember that.
Like disgusting. Like, someone who's so mean and disrespectful for no reason that you can't have conversations with them.
Yeah, especially when you don't know the person.
Yeah. So hold on, let's say the first time I met her, right? So we went to New York, me, Mo, and
You mean Philly?
Philly. Yeah, okay, Philly, because the school's by Philly. Yeah, we went to Philly. It was me, Mo, 3 other people. And then 3 other people. And then after we went to New York, we were in a restaurant, and then after she comes and meets, like, because she saw Mo was in New York, so she met us, and then
Philly.
we went in the restaurant in Philly. I don't know why I keep saying New York. It's because we go to New York now, but it was in Philly. So she met us at the restaurant, like right before, and then we went to the restaurant. And then she's looking at all of us. She's like, "Why are you guys all friends with Mo?" And we're like, "What?" Like,
Yeah, like how does that question arise?
that was the first thing she asked us. Gave us some disgusting, like, evil stare and was like, "Why are you guys friends with Mo?" And we're like, bitch, like, I don't know you, bitch. This is the first time I've met you. What are you talking about? Like, she said it like we're supposed to answer. We all just looked at her like she was, like, for what she was, like a monster.
a bitch.
Bitch. And then she goes, "You guys are probably just friends with him for his car." And I was like,
There's more to friendship than just a car.
yeah, I was like, we don't know you. Like, you can't say this like off rip. None of us even answered her questions. We are just like, yo, you look like mad stupid right now.
Bro, yo, you got to talk about the way she disrespected you.
So she was like, about major shit. So imagine I came out as a physics major at first, because at first I thought I was going to be
a scientist.
No. At first I said I was going to be a dentist.
A rocket man.
I don't think you need to go to college for that.
Space engineer.
But no, I said I was going to be a dentist. So, to be a dentist, you could have to go to dental school, you could be any major you want. You just need to have the required math and science classes. So I was like, if I don't go to dental school, like I don't like being like, I don't want just a physics major. I wouldn't care about that. And I don't want to work in a lab.
I know what you mean.
So I was like, nah, I'm going to change something else. And like, I changed it to HR management because like I like doing that kind of stuff. And then being an HR manager, if you get to that point, is like mad cool and stuff like that. But either way, she's like, oh, you went from a physics major to a HR manager? She's like, what'd she say? Like, that's disappointing or some shit?
Yeah. She was disappointed.
She's like, it's disappointing. I'm like,
it was the same thing when you said, oh, I don't read books.
Yeah, and then she came. She's like, because she's talking about books and stuff. She's the kind of person who she'll read a book and then tell you some fact like, do you know what year the Indians came to America? And then you'll be like, I don't fucking know. And she'll be like, oh, they came in the 1500s, actually, 1542. And she'll be like, you don't read. she'll be like that. So she's like, oh, do you read books? I'm like, not really.
Oh, picture books.
Yeah, I told her picture books.
You said picture books.
Because I don't care. Like, this you gotta realize about me. Most people, I act like a clown and I don't care. Because you're a random person. I don't care like how you feel about me. And then you don't gotta look, smart to everyone. Like people.
Bro, honestly, she did not catch that as a joke. She took it super serious.
But I said I only read picture books. And she's like, what's your favorite book? I was like, Dr. Seuss. She's like, you don't read books or anything. I was like,
you lack knowledge?
She took it so like hurtfully.
Oh, that's why she disrespected you for the major.
No, that happened.
Oh, that was after?
Yeah, that was after. But I'm like, like she's mad angry like I did something to her, or like I ran away from her, like, or if I was her dad and I never took care of her.
Where is he now?
Pretty sure she has no dad though.
The world may never know.
But look, this is true, right? People, she actually never had a dad, so it actually makes sense where she was so mean to me.
Listen, she's not a bad person, but like this is the way Arthur feels. His opinion. Look, this is his story. I'm just gonna let him tell.
Yeah, you're just telling me tell my story, right? But I could tell, like after, like that she didn't have a male presence in her life because she was so angry at me just being there, and I felt like it was because I was like a male, like, and like that's usually the way it is. If you grow up without a father and you're a female, you're either like very like aggressive and like angry towards males, or you're very vulnerable and like depressed, very agreeable with males and stuff, and still depressed about your dad. She was
kind of both.
The latter. She was very, very disrespectful, very high risk.
High risk, no reward. Just very dangerous.
Very dangerous. That's what I would need to say. Like she's like a wild animal. Not nothing dangerous. Like
she's what you would consider a crazy woman.
I'm trying to think of something that's like a wild animal but isn't dangerous.
Like a ostrich.
I feel like a little bit scarier. She's like a crow.
Crow?
Yeah. She's like a crow.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Imagine she's a crow and you're a scarecrow, and she's like and like picking at you. You know, it's not really hurting like that, but you like, damn, what the hell's wrong with you? Like you're so vicious and aggressive for no reason, but nobody fears you.
Oh, like a woodpecker.
Yeah, like a woodpecker. Nobody fears her. She puts no fear in my heart. I can still laugh. But the thing is, we never how we start talking about her?
Depression.
Depression. But yeah, I think she deals with depression because she'll be like moody as well.
Listen, yeah, that's
no, but I don't know. People have that. Like people who are depressed, they're gonna have times where they're not depressed and they're happy. They're gonna have times where they're depressed or they're really mad, really sad at times.
That just sounds like bipolar.
I mean, but
like with really high ups and really low downs.
I mean, but when you're depressed, you're really low. When you're not depressed, you're high. Well, you could be high.
No, but yeah. I don't know. People with bipolar, they have like really high highs and they have really low lows. There's like no in between like normal people.
But bipolar, it happens way more like frequently. Like depressed, you might be depressed for a week and then a week you're good. Bipolar is more like throughout the day you'll be.
No, it's like
you can have both.
It's like maybe you might be happy for a month and then depressed for like 6, and then happy for like 2 months and then depressed for like 3.
Yeah,
it goes up and down like fucking wild. It's like a roller coaster.
Yeah, but bipolar is more like frequently though, right?
Hmm?
Like I'd say
you mean depression? Oh, bipolar.
No, yeah, bipolar. Yeah, they go through the emotions more frequently. Depression's like a period of time in your life where you're really down. And then it can be
I remember a time when I was really down.
So yeah, let's talk about you. Let's just finish talking about this girl Denise. All I'm gonna say is I think she might be bipolar. I don't know. I really don't know bipolar, depression, things like that. I don't really know like.
I really hope she doesn't listen.
Mental disease. You know what I mean? If she does, that's I don't know.
Arthur was like,
she is. Yeah, this is. I'll clarify too. It's not Mo saying it. It's me. It is Arty. I'm calling this bitch Denise. I'm calling her out for what she is. I won't let her be free from my scorn. She won't be free from my judgment.
Arthur's preaching right now.
This person, like, obviously I would never hit a female, but
why does it have to go to that point?
It has to go because you have to know the type of anger. Like, I would never hit a female.
No, neither would I.
No, I wouldn't.
I can't. No.
But damn, I spit on that bitch.
I'm gonna take one good look at her.
Well, give her that good loogie.
Oh,
that good spit. After I eat something swell, give her that good spit. That hot.
Make sure you eat like that fire shit before you do.
You know that spit that come out like a cannon and zoom across? Like you should get one of those. But I'd probably leave it at that. You know what I mean? But yeah, she's just very mean, very unagreeable. So
she's cool.
Okay. 2 different perspectives. That's not what I got.
It depends on like who you're talking to.
Yeah, I guess so. But yeah, let's talk about your story.
Bro, I mean, living by yourself, especially like when the whole pandemic was going on. Yikes. Bro, I remember I used to like lay down, just look at my ceiling, do nothing, and be like, yeah, fuck my life.
But like talk about you being depressed or how like it has affected you. Because you used to be like, oh, you be depressed sometimes or like.
So before I got a girlfriend, like life was just pretty kind of shit. I didn't have much going on, bro. It's at a point where you just like lay there and do nothing, and then you're like, fuck, what am I supposed to do?
So is it like you feel like you have nothing to do? So like you just feel unneeded?
Yeah, unneeded, unwanted.
Like
your best friend is porn.
Oh, I was gonna say you felt like a stray dog, but then you just said porn, and I just you said that was your best friend.
Came to my aid when I needed it the most.
Is this your room? I probably can't go in your room because that means there's a lot of stains in there.
No, it's okay. I make sure to bleach before and after. Just you don't know what I'm bleaching.
I don't.
I'm kidding. All right. So.
But yeah, you're saying that. You're saying like you used to feel depressed because you felt alone.
Yeah.
So at times, any point in your life where you.
Yeah, like no matter how many people or friends I have, I'm like, yeah.
When you're not with them, you feel depressed.
Mm-hmm.
So you need for you it's an attachment thing. How like when you're not around like people at all, you'll be like, damn, like
I'm like, damn, they don't give a fuck about me.
Nobody fucking likes
Nobody
me.
fucking cares about me.
Oh my God, it's just me.
I'm like, bro, I'm boring, bro. What the fuck?
It's not I'm boring. Like, I be trying to do shit with people to be like, nah, fuck you.
Yeah, for being stupid.
And you crouch up in a ball.
Like I did on stage.
You crouch up in a ball and look outside. Just cry.
Yeah, the window goes gray and there's rain on the window.
And then a montage of it going from morning to night. And you were still crying.
I'm still
Crying all day. And then you fall asleep on the window.
yeah, and the song "Hello Darkness, My Old Friend."
Whew. And then you cry through that as well.
Yeah, I cry through everything.
I assume it was accompanied with a lot of tears, cups full of tears.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't fun when I was watching the 51st Dates because, you know, I never had 51st Dates before.
Can I have one? Can I have one?
Can I have one, please?
50. Oh, that's the Adam Sandler thing.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, first date? And then he wakes up, he's like, yo, second date? She's like, first date? She does it, well, yeah, that's the movie premise. Like, this guy that's his wife, right?
No, it's like this girl that he meets on the island. She has like, she had brain damage, so like she just.
But yeah, it's a girl who he meets, and he takes her on a date, but she has like short-term memory loss. Mm-hmm. So every day he takes her on another date, she thinks it's the first date. So it works in the beginning because it means that when he fucks up, that hey, she don't even remember that shit. You know what I mean? I do that again tomorrow. Shit. But when he finally starts getting it right, he's like, man, this date was tough as hell. Like, I'm gonna come tomorrow, she gonna be good. Then he come tomorrow, she say, what date? And he be like, what? What you talking about?
Yeah, like he fucks up. He's like, yeah, I don't know you. All right, I'm gonna try again tomorrow.
It works in the beginning because in the beginning you're like, man, I got all the times in the world. But when you get it right, you be like, what the fuck? That shit was good. You don't remember? So then he has to make a tape of all the dates, and he shows her the tape. He's like, yeah, these are all the dates. This is us. Oh,
yeah,
obviously
like,
just the good ones, not the bad ones.
Yeah, towards the end, she has a kid.
She don't even remember she pregnant. She just forgetting every. Does he keep making tapes?
No, I think he just re-shows the same tape.
Oh, and she's like, oh. So she has to watch like a 3-hour tape every day.
No, it's like a 30-minute tape probably. It's like a montage.
But yeah, that's the premise of the movie.
If I watched a 3-hour movie, I'd be like, yeah, fuck this, I'm done.
I mean,
I'd give up after the first 5 minutes.
I mean, you don't know anything, and it's your life. Every day it's new. It's like, imagine you watching a good ass movie.
Honestly, all right, no, think about it. If every day was like new to you, would you like something like that, or would you hate something like that?
You mean if you like it?
Like if you woke up and every day was like something new. But you can go to sleep and you forgot what you did that day, and you like wake up and you have like a new experience.
I mean, nah, I wouldn't want that. But the thing is, to you, it would always seem amazing because even if you did the exact same thing every day, you never remember it. So it's always new. The whatever was amazing, you can do that every day the rest of your life because it's always going to be new again.
Really?
Yeah.
Like,
oh, you eat cereal, like this cereal hitting, busting.
That shit bust.
And then you go to sleep, you wake up, you eat the same cereal, this cereal busting.
Yeah, you just know that word bust.
Nah, that's kind of stupid. I wouldn't want that. That's ass.
So yeah,
oh, but yeah, let's talk about like more serious about that. Like if you're being depressed or whatever, a lot of things that make depression is pressure being put on them. Like if you're going to school, especially going to school,
or feeling alone, or
a lot of things could be, abandonment, feeling alone. Like if you don't have friends, you don't have a support group, you're gonna be sad. You're gonna be like, people don't really like you. People don't want to be around you. Pressure is something that makes you depressed too. If you're going to school, your parents are like, oh, you gotta get all A's or you're gonna be a loser. You're gonna be like your parents. You're gonna be like this uncle. They always bring up the most loser in your family. You're gonna be like just like your uncle. Remember the one who's homeless? Like you're gonna be just like him. You be like, why you bring him up now? You don't even talk to that nigga. Why you bring him up randomly now?
But yeah, depression is like a serious topic, and yeah, you're not in this alone. There's like many people out there that are depressed, and if you have any problems, you should probably reach out, get some help.
But like, but we need to talk about it too, because schools don't talk about it at all. Like we went to, we already brought up the school, but we went to Rowan University, and imagine what year was that? Sophomore year, right?
2017.
Yeah.
2018.
Fall 2017. Yeah, fall 2017.
Yeah.
Right. So imagine we're going to the school, and then after we wake up, and then we just see like a report that someone off like the Barnes and Noble like jumped off, went on the top of the building and jumped off the building.
Honestly, I was not there for that. Or no, I think it was our junior year.
No, that one was different. That was a one. So there was one sophomore year where someone jumped off of Barnes and Noble because I guess they felt like too pressured by all the things they had to accomplish at school. They felt like they just felt too much pressure and depressed and stuff.
To be honest, let's be real. Suicide is not a joke. You should not commit suicide.
No, like it never should come.
It should not.
anyway,
It should not be an
man.
option for you at all. And if you seriously have any problems, you should call.
There's too many avenues that you could take, bro. And then a junior year, we had one where they didn't know. The school never talked about it when a person jumped off Barnes and Noble. They just disregarded it and then kept going on. And then there was a student a year later, our junior year, who we have parking garages. There's like 5-6 floors of a parking garage. So someone went to the top of like the whatever is the top floor, like 6th floor.
Yeah,
or
it's
whatever.
like 6 or 7.
Yeah, 6th, 7th floor, and then they went on the top of that and then jumped over the roof.
Yeah.
So-
And then he recently put fences up there now.
So yeah, that junior year they didn't address it at all. Someone jumping off the school, that like the other
Yeah,
one.
and then it happened a second time,
Yeah.
and then somebody finally fucking addressed that issue.
So it was 2 people who jumped off the top of the.
Yeah, well, like
Parking
it wasn't.
building.
It wasn't probably the top. It might have been like the second to top. So they had to like fence off like the
So-
6th and 7th floor.
So they literally just put up like a fence, like a little like
a
gate
gate,
fence,
yeah.
just so that people could not do that anymore. Didn't even address it. Didn't be like, yo, you guys should come here if you're having issues, or try to offer like therapy or nothing. They didn't try to do anything. They didn't address it. They just built a fence. So they're like, okay, people probably won't do it anymore because we put a fence there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, nah, bro.
No, like it's a serious matter. And if you guys want to call the hotline, it is 1-800-273-8255.
And that's what, suicide hotline?
That's the suicide hotline. Prevention lifeline, actually. And they're available 24 hours, and they have English and Spanish.
I speak a little. I speak Espanol.
No
Nah.
habla español. All right, no.
Nah, but
this ain't the time.
Nah, but like real stuff too. Like it's bad that schools don't talk about it at all. But like if you any problems, try to
Yeah, you
go
can
to-
reach out to us
yeah.
too if you want.
call suicide hotline, stuff like that. Talk to your family, your friends, anybody. There's plenty of people to talk to. Even us too, man. You
Yeah,
know.
like hit us in the comments if you ever want to talk about something.
Well, what's the grams again? What Arty QME is mine.
Yeah, not a clue, but 2 E's _.
Like if you want to, you know, man. If you feel sad, man, you just want a nigga to hang, man. Got you, man.
Yo, just talk to one of us, bro.
Like I'm really like that. I'll talk to anybody. Like I'm cool with anybody. I'm not like, oh,
You're a piece of shit. Like, get the fuck out
oh my god, you're not on the football team. I can't talk to you.
Oh my god, you're not smart like your older brother.
I only talk to cheerleaders and volleyball players. Sorry, you don't make the cut.
Your dad doesn't make $1 million. Yeah, I don't talk to you.
Your dad makes $50K. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Your dad's hands get dirty when he works.
Oh my god. Your dad's like a guy who cleans stuff? Oh my god.
Yo, he knows how to just work a mop.
Your dad's a teacher? My dad's a millionaire, a business owner.
He owns like 4 or 5 properties.
You live in a 3-bedroom house. I live in an 8-bedroom, 12-bathroom
Like
mansion.
duplex mansion, yeah.
I'm in a duplex with a guest house.
With a guest house, bro.
My guest house is bigger than your house.
Yeah. So
That kind of went off a little bit.
yeah. Yeah. So yeah, our goal with the podcast is to hopefully by episode 5 have a video format out for us.
Yeah, by then, like, we should have the video set up. We'll start doing videos and stuff.
We'll have videos out there, bro, so you can see us in action.
So that's for the YouTube part of it. So the YouTube part by then should be
Video.
up with videos, you know. Be a lot, easier to watch.
Watch, like, see us in action, see the vibe of the room.
See what level the vibe is at. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like if the vibe ain't high, bro, you can leave. You can see my dog if he comes in.
Nah, but you know how we keep it here, man. High vibes, high tides. You know, I mean,
every day, bro.
Keep it up, man.
So yeah, this concludes the third episode of the podcast. Anything else you want to say before we kick it?
Nah, I think that's basically it, you know. Hit us up if any of y'all want to talk, anything like that. Our door is always open.
Anytime, anywhere.
Any time of day. You can send a message even at 4 a.m. Nah, I'll be up at 4 a.m.
Obviously.
I was about to say I would. Nah, I probably would be. But nah, like, this is real, you know. These are actual, like, I'm opening my hand to you.
It's like when God reaches out to you. He's like, I'm going to help you out.
Come, my child. You're free now.
So yeah, this has been your host, Mo.
Arty.
This is a QME podcast.
You know what I mean? And as we do it all the time, you know, quit making excuses. Get on the grind. Bye. Have a beautiful time.
But boy.